vocals. Oh! This is perfection. Hello my wonderful royals and welcome to my YouTube channel Break Airport Reacts, and today we are doing the incredible Baby Metal once again. Now for you guys it may have been a couple of days or a few days, or I don't know how long it's going to have been because I've not really got a schedule in terms of releasing my stuff, but for you guys it may have been a certain period of time, X amount of time, since my last Baby Metal reaction where I reacted to Mirror Mirror and Maya. For me it's been about 2 minutes, so I'm reacting to these things continuously. I'm doing the whole rest of the album, the other one, in one sitting, by releasing it in 3 parts of 2 songs each. So this part is Time Wave, and I'm completely forgetting what the other one is now. Believing. So Time Wave and Believing is the ones we're doing in this part. I'm kind of just going to quickly get into it, to be honest. There's no point in faffing about doing my usual stuff. If you're new here, hello. If you're a Baby Metal fan, check out my stuff. There's loads of reactions to Baby Metal on my channel. That would be fantastic. But with all that being said, we are just going to get straight into this thing because I cannot wait any longer. I need to check out all this album right now. It's been far too long. We've been waiting for this thing for so long that all the songs on it are incredible. So I just need to dive back in right damn now. It is Baby Metal time. Let's do this! So this is the wonderful Baby Metal with Time Wave, which is track number... I completely forget. 5 on the album, and then Believing is number 6. Yeah, one thing I wanted to mention was how do they choose? It's probably different from, you know, artist to artist, label to label, things like that. But how do they choose like which tracks to release? Especially with an album like this where they're releasing so many of the tracks beforehand. How do they decide that? Like, what's the process that decides, like, oh, this track will release here, this track will release here? Like, I'm assuming it could be the label that decides it, could be the producers, I don't know, it could be does Sue and Moa get a say in which tracks are released when? I'm just wondering. I'm just curious because I was thinking about it, because a lot of the songs we've not heard yet on this album are kind of in one section in the middle. Most of them. I just wonder how it gets decided. Anyway, Time Wave. I'm already overwhelmed, man. I can't. I'm exhausted already. I've got 4 tracks left here. Hi. Wait, I'm so alive. It's gone. Continue, Baby Metal. Continue. Oh. This is a bit clubby. We're going to get some more like EDM stuff coming into it. Again, so just sounds so good. Oh, this is already my jam. This is already my jam. Oh my god, this sounds incredible. Bro. Go on. Oh my god, I'm in love with that. Oh no. Oh, I need this at a concert. Mm. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Oh. This is making me giddy. Vocals. Oh! This is perfection. Oh man, it broke my head. Oh, Jesus Christ. How good does this sound? Oh my god. Epic. Yeah, I was saying, was it Light and Darkness? I was saying. No, Waitrose! Not interested. I can't afford to shop at you. So stop. Was it Light and Darkness I was talking about? I can't remember if it was that. It might be one of the other songs, Metal Kingdom maybe. I was saying that it sounds like this is the music that gods listen to. I said something like that. I think I might have to add this to that list, to the God playlist. Jesus Christ. Just incredible. I have no doubt, right? I have no doubt that there will be fans of this band out there that will probably hate this. That will probably hate this because it brings in those electronic elements, because it kind of almost veers into poppy in the way that the vocals are delivered in some ways, which they've done a few times on this album. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot of people to just not be feeling this kind of thing at all. I personally love it. I cannot get enough of it. I've always been a big fan of electronic elements mixed in with metal, like EDM with metal, that kind of thing. I've always been a big fan of that. Like a really big fan of that. Like the stuff that Bring Me the Horizon have done in that regard, with some of their songs, Asking Alexandria, if anyone knows that band. Some of their, I've not listened to a lot of their more recent stuff, but their early stuff especially, I was massively into for that reason, because it mixed in those electronic elements with the metal. It just, for some reason, it just really works for me. Like, I really like it. So the fact that BABYMETAL going in this kind of direction, I'm so psyched by, like, just the whole idea of that. And this, it sounds so good. It sounds incredible. The softer bits, the build-ups and stuff are so well done. The vocals sound incredible on it. The music itself is glorious. The way it hits those big bombastic explosion moments, like it gets me so hyped. As you can probably tell from the way that I was breaking my own head trying to keep up with the music. I've got cold as well, by the way. I've got cold right now. Like, I'm not feeling 100% by any stretch. I've got a cold and stuff. Last couple of days it's been in my head a bit. I've had one of those sort of head colds. So doing this constantly, probably not good, but but I can't help it. I don't have a choice. They give me no choice. It just, everything about this sounds stellar, like perfect. I cannot fault this. This is absolutely incredible. I want them to do more of this. I know many of you may not. Like I say, many of you just may not be feeling this kind of thing, but for me, as soon as I saw the name Time Wave, you know, there are certain names of songs, certain song titles. I don't know if this is just me, but certain song titles I'll see and I'll think like that should be a good song. I'm expecting that to be a good song because of the title. Like Time Wave is one of those songs where I see that title and I go, that's surely got to be a banger. That's got to be a good song. Like, you can't call a song Time Wave and it be awful. It just doesn't, you can't do that. So I'm thankful that this song, as soon as I saw the title, I was like, yeah, that's going to be good. And it was. But Believing is the next one. Jesus Christ. I can't do any more headbanging, guys. I'm kind of hoping this is a slow one, just to give me a break. Right. Believing.
Jess wanted to start a business.
Oh, God.
Jess, you need to sell those.
I mean, great for Jess, but I don't really care.
Oh my gosh.
I hope it goes well, but I'm not really that interested, to be honest with you. Wait, don't start yet. I'm not ready. Jesus Christ. Right, Believing. So this isn't going to be a slow one. Oh my God. Some of these like riffs and stuff. Oh mate. So good. The way they're using these electronic elements on the vocals as well, I really like that as well. It's interesting. They're doing it again. Mixing that heavy element with that melodic, gorgeous sounding element. It's just such a wonderful. They're doing it so well. The balance. This sounds so good. Wow. Wow. Right. So I didn't want to pause any of these, but some of you guys in the past have come at me for not having headphones. Like, I understand that. I absolutely understand that. And it has to be said, right, that like oftentimes I will go into these songs, I will listen to them, and part of my thinking process, especially songs like this, will be, I can't wait to hear this with headphones. I can't wait to be shut off from the world and have my AirPods in and stuff, and bang this on. Because obviously there is something to be said for the headphone experience. It is superior, of course. I fully acknowledge that. I don't use headphones in my reactions because I find it awkward personally. I don't really like it. But I do acknowledge that it's the far superior experience. And this is one. This is one. To be fair, BABYMETAL in general, like most of their songs are always ones where I think, yeah, I need headphones for this. I think it's going to sound even more incredible with headphones. So right, I'm going to continue because I want to get the full experience before I comment. Just all this gorgeous heavy guitar work. So good that we go from that to this gorgeous vocal melodic perfection. Oh my god, how is this album so good? Oh, flipping it. Is it too late to get a ticket to the concert? Is it too late? No. Can I still do it? The London one? I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know what to say at this point. I don't know what to say at this point. BABYMETAL went into this thing. They went into this album and just went, you know what, guys? Let's perfect music. That's our goal. Our goal for this album is to perfect music. And they've done it. They've flipping done it. I can't. This album is hitting on all cylinders. There's something about this. It's hitting on all cylinders. I cannot recall an experience quite like this when checking out an album. It is just so front to back perfect. I mean, I have had experiences like that. Very different styles and genres and stuff, like some of Taylor Swift's stuff, some of Taylor Swift's albums that I've checked out certainly have that going for them, and even some K-pop albums, like the full albums and stuff, but there's something about this album that feels so complete, and I've not even checked out the whole thing yet, so I don't know how I can even call it complete really, but you know what I mean, like it feels so right. This album is a divine attack. Like, it is a divine attack. I can't. An attack from a divine power. I'm just absolutely and utterly gobsmacked by everything that I'm hearing on this. I tell you what, it's been a while. Like, BABYMETAL have been out for a while, but they weren't messing around. You know what I mean? They weren't messing around with that title. Yeah, they spent their time well. Based on this evidence. Blimey. They came back with a vengeance. Oh, right. So that was Believing and Time Wait. So we will end this reaction there. I'd like to say, for me personally, it will be another couple of minutes before I'll be reacting to the final two songs of the album, which is painful to say because, my God, I want this thing to go on forever. But I will be reacting to that very soon in my time. For you guys, it may be a day, maybe a couple of days. I'm not sure yet. I don't know how it works. I never plan things because inevitably things get in the way. So it's a complete lottery in terms of when I can get these things out. So bear with me. It will happen. But yeah, I will be reacting to those soon. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoy this reaction, please drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself. That'll be fantastic. And I'll see you next time, guys, for the next one. Sanenge, I love you all. Goodbye.